Welcome to the TGS Gun Dictionary. Today we're going to be looking at length of pull. Length of pull is the distance from the center of your trigger to the center of your butt pad. On this gun, that's about 385 millimeters, although imperial measurements are also available. The whole point in having the correct length of pull is to allow you to shoulder that gun without having to either hunch up or open up your body too much. Everybody will have a different length of pull. It's not just your height, it's the length of your arms, the length of your neck, and the way that you mount a gun that will dictate how long this is. When a gun is too short, you'll find yourself bunched up. When a gun is too long, you'll find it very hard to handle. It's about being somewhat biodynamic, but length of pull is nothing without other gun stock measurements being correct. That said, getting length of pull right is often easier and quicker than getting some of these other measurements sorted, so it's about the first thing you should address when you get a new gun. The old way of measuring the correct length of pull is to create your arm at 90 degrees, put the gun in and lay your hand by it. If that first bend in your finger goes around the trigger, that's gonna be about right. However, there are, as I've said, a lot more variables that go into it than just measuring that. But for me, I like that because it's a lot easier than carrying a measuring tape around. It'll tell me whether a gun's gonna be somewhere handy or a million miles out. The other old-fashioned measurement is to mount the gun and then see how many fingers your nose is away from the front of the cone. They say 2 to 3 fingers is about right, but again, I have a long neck. I can reach it down the gun a lot further than others. This one's a little too subjective for me. Doesn't really prove a great deal. If you're wondering what your length of pull is, go to your local gun fitter or gun shop and they'll be able to help you out and get it somewhere handy.